So hi guys, so I got top 32 at YCS Birmingham and I played Fiendsmith Ryzeal. Overall it was a pretty good event for me. I did face a lot of decks I predict to play against. I played against 7 Malice. It was also the most represented deck, so my deck was pretty much ready for it. And let me show you how I was prepared for it basically. So for the Fiendsmith Ryzeal part, we max out in the engine because against Malice we play more Ryzeal than Fiendsmith. So there's nothing to say here. Also the normal Fiendsmith part. Post side against Malice, going second, you always cut 3 engine pieces out because most of the time it just won't resolve. But going first, you just keep it in because drawing Engraver allows you to still make Caesar with Paradise by sending sequence. And this is very important against Malice because Caesar is very good. Then for the non-engine, you have the 15 hand traps that are pretty much in every deck if you want to cover most decks. You also have 3 Thronus. So the call was to respect Malice more in the side, but also not play any Bestials, because this still has some implications against Malice by banning with Aggregator. And then the 41st card, Cobalt Grave, which is lazy deck building. Not much to explain there. I preferred Cobalt Grave instead of Talents because when I win die roll, the only loose con that there really is, except bricking, it's just getting Fuvalos, not having an out to it, so the 4th out really helps. So 41 cards. So for the extra deck, so now let's start with the Fiendsmith part. We have Chaos Angel, the Lynx, Necro Creep, Desiree, and Caesar. And because I was expecting a lot of Malice, I played the second Requiem. In that spot, this is basically the accident spot. You can also play the second Twins. You can also play Typhon. But if you expect more mirror matches, I would play Typhon or the second Twins. But overall, it was pretty clear that Malice was the most represented deck. And that Bestials are still in the meta. There were a lot of Fiendsmith Bestial decks going around. So this was probably the correct choice for this event. And then for the XCs, the usual stuff, nothing new here. I mean, this list is very similar to the Orlando list that happened last week. So it's just a little bit more tacked against Malice. And this is probably the tech that was the best, and I should have probably played 3 of it because it would have made my games a little bit easier against Malice. And this card was really good because not no one, but it's really hard to respect it if you don't side Cerberus for it, because you don't really have that much space if you wanna play the target for Thronus and still play the Griffin Abao combo. You also have the 3 Meows. So these are basically 8 cards against Malice, which enables you to pretty much be favored going second, which is really needed because the deck is really strong going first. And then we have the usual Grulio, which covers basically all of the other matchups, and is really good against Ryzeal. You just side out 3 engine parts, put this in, and you're good to go in the mirror. And for going first, you have the 4 counter hand trap cards. So that's also the reason why Callby needed to be in the main, because you needed to play those 5 cards. And if I had one change to make, would probably be one Nihilist less and 3 Chaos Hunter, because this card really overperformed. I drew it once, by the way, so it was really good that one time. But in testing, it was incredible. Shoutouts to Green Goblin for it. And also, talking about shoutouts to Junksplayground, shoutouts to my local store, which also lent me a few cards. Shoutouts to Wadi, shoutouts to Tom Mansell for filming the video, the deck profile. Shoutouts to Gigi, shoutouts to Susi and his group, shoutouts to Jack, Tom, Ka, Zio, and everyone that helped me playtest this. Also shoutouts to the playtesting group on Friday at the venue. It was really nice. Couldn't have done it. Sadly, I lost against the White Forest guy, but he's still going strong in top 8, so I'm pretty confident he'll win the event. He played the deck pretty good, so let's see.